name of God, Montressor!
In the name of God. I'd like to take you, if I may, on a strange journey into this, the Nug Club box. If you'd like to get your own Nug Club box, I have a code that I'm going to put somewhere on screen. They're fun. They come every month. They got like 7-ish products. You can choose your preferences. They come with these really cute branding cards that I never read, but you might want to. So let's see what's in the box. All right. Continuing a recent trend of gorgeous, colorful, large items, we've got what appears to be some edibles up front, a familiar looking can design, and some vapes. So I'll get right into it. Okay, all right. First up has got to be this. Teased it already. This is from Can, and we got this before, but in like the tiny size. Because I guess this is full size. I don't know. It's not like a soda can size, but it's like those seltzers in the skinny thing. 12 fluid ounces, still only 5 milligrams of THC, so that's not very strong. But then again, that's like real casual because it's carbonated. It gets into your system nice and fast. And this one is, yeah, blood orange cardamom flavor, which I've tried in the past and actually bought as an add-on. So I really like this one. I don't remember if it has to be shaken. I think it's carbonated. Yeah. One fun thing about it, though, is up here on top is this really neat tamper-sealed pull tab that has like a sliding action, so you can reseal it. So if 5 milligrams was sounding way too intense for you, you can break that into little pieces, throw it back into your fridge, and preserve some of the carbonation. Plus, they're really fun to pop open. There's this little tab here you gotta pull, and it kind of, and then it's on a little track and it slides. Not a huge like opening for the mouth. I don't know if you can see that. So it'd be rough to shotgun one of these. But beyond that, I mean, well, let's give it a try. Very much as I remembered it. Blood orange comes across the most strong. It's got that like little bit of bitterness that comes through as the most salient note, and then around it is like a sweetness, but like richer than your normal orange. Like you could feel the bloodiness of a blood orange. Cardamom is more like an aftertaste. It does kind of finish flowery, not a strong THC infused flavor, because it's not that strong, so it's probably not that much in there. But definitely a plus if there's something you wanted to recommend to somebody who's like getting into cannabis for the first time. I'd say this is always a really good choice. High Boy? I don't know if that's the size. I don't know. They call themselves a social tonic. 50 calories. Yeah. Pretty good. I know they sell these in like 4-packs too, so if you like them, this is one you can definitely get a regular supply of through Nug Club. And as far as beverages go, this is probably my number 2 behind the Pabst Blue Ribbon seltzer. So we'll keep this guy close. Okay, up next, similar color theme. Citrus Blast, cannabis-infused gummies by, can't read that. Oh, okay, we gotta say Dixie. This is where you get from DixieBrands.com. So yeah, these are citrus blasts. I don't know if that means it's going to be like a variety of citruses or just sour. Notes high quality sativa oil. So at least we get that information. Packaged in July, best by July of next year. Gelatin, so they're not vegan. You know, let's give it a try. Nice clean tear from this sort of plastifoil packaging. I always like those. Nope, no child safety or anything like that. And in here we have, that's cute. There's sort of a, we've seen this guy before. It is the THC in a diamond stamp that some other gummies have been adopting. So not gonna mistake these guys for any Halloween candy, I guess. And from the consistent coloration, I'm gonna guess, yeah, citrus is the flavor, not the variety. These are really tacky, like gelatinous, but about strong orange flavor, very much like a Starburst kind of orange. So more like the color than the fruit, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Maybe like Tang. You guys ever drink that? Astronaut drink. Says there's 100 milligrams of THC in the whole package, and I'm gonna guess there's 10 in there, so we're gonna call them 10 milligrams, but not clearly labeled. Oh, there we go. Yeah, serving size 1 piece, 10 servings. Yeah, so 10 milligrams, 10 gummies, citrus flavor. Pretty right. Probably not the best gummy I've gotten, definitely better texture-wise than some of the vegan ones I've tried. And that's from Dixie Brands. Yeah. Up next, a much tamer color scheme, but the brand is Hot Sugar. And we have, obviously, what appears to be, bite-sized, soft fruit-flavored drops. That's a really roundabout way to tell me it's a bag full of gummies, but 10 milligrams each, 100 milligrams total. I'm gonna guess it is blue raspberry. Oh, yeah, blue raspberry flavor, it says there in huge letters. Don't need to guess at all. The blue raspberries were a hint though. New recipe, new look, same great stuff. So I'm not aware of this brand. Maybe some of you would. Their Instagram is Fat Panda with a PH. These are Panda drops. Yeah, it's raising a lot of questions. Let's just get in. Oh, okay, cool. Not a tear. Looks like there's a grab tag on one side and the top tab here. Not loving that. There's a little pictogram. There we go. There we go. No, we don't. Wow. Like a savage. Jeez. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Individually packaged. So, yeah, that looks like a 6 roll of condoms. But okay. Here we have fruit flavored gelatinous drops. But that's kind of cool that they're individually packaged. They're not going to oxidize or whatever once you open up and leave that package open. And super obviously tamper evident, not particularly child safe. More plastic waste than probably necessary, but c'est la vie. They're very soft, but not. They don't feel squishy and gelatinous. And they've got kind of like a sugar coating on the outside. Very soft, a lot of give. Kind of like a bubblegum component to his blue raspberry flavor. Not a fan. Maybe like Airheads are a good candy comparison. It's kind of like a mealy sugar thing and just hyper sweet. But like I said, blue raspberry flavor. And they are gumdrops, I guess. Not the best, not the worst I've gotten. I'd probably put it on par with some of the better vegan ones I've gotten, like Elefante, because not the best texture, but very sweet, no weird aftertaste. Yeah. It's a gummy. Okay. What do we have left that isn't a vape? This is fascinating. I haven't seen this before. A giant oversized tube. I would have thought it was a pre-roll, but I didn't set pre-rolls as a preference, so it's probably an edible. And these are strawberry white chocolate malt balls by, I think, Cushy Punch, based on the logo, but it didn't say that. Punchedibles.com. Yeah. We got this little tamper sealed child safe cap on the top, so it's gonna kind of press down and twist. But oh, that's cute. This is actually like a little aluminum tube. And inside is a bunch of individually stacked malt balls. How cute is that? They're in sort of like a fun pink and, yep, malty. Yeah, kind of, if you've ever had them before, like you expect, but strawberry white chocolate, not milk chocolate like the popular candy. The texture's right there. These are very much like malt balls. Those aren't my favorite candy, but this isn't bad. Strawberry white chocolate. Sort of a nice match because it's a pretty delicate, milky flavor. Strength-wise, this is 90 milligrams of THC, 10 milligrams per serving. So it's 9 servings. Just a little smaller than your standard bag. But, I mean, very cute packaging, very eye-catching. I like the aluminum tube. I like the delivery. I don't know. Like I said, they're not my favorite candy. If you like malt balls, this is your chance. There's an infused version of your favorite candy. For the rest of us, I'd probably just stick with like a regular chocolate. They've got some really nice chocolates in edibles these days. Yeah. And what remains but a couple vapes. We've seen 2 of these before, so let's just start with one that I haven't seen before. And this comes to us from Full Spectrum Republic. It is a live resin terpene cartridge, and the strain variety flavor is Cheetah Piss. Is it fast? Is it spotted? I don't know what makes it cheetah. Method of consumption, inhalable. Good to know. 77% THC. So not necessarily on the strong side. It's a triple pass high THC distillate. Cheetah Piss live resin terpenes. So that's the strain. New strain by me, but interesting, perhaps. I love this like rainbow hollow foil packaging. It's really slick. Especially their logo with like a fractal bear contemplating a cannabis leaf. It's pretty slick. And there's like more hollow in there, and the inside is all rainbowed out. Attention to detail. And what is in there but a vial, a little 0.5 gram cartridge in there. No surprises. Got rubber caps on the top and bottom. Very light yellow, almost greenish. I said live resin. I liked all the live resin products I've gotten. In theory, I think that means they froze processed it. I don't actually know what live resin means. Hit me in the comments if you know what live resin means. But let's give this new brand a try. Like I said, it's Full Spectrum Republic. So seems pretty California branded, but I don't know much about them otherwise. I bet the branding cards would be a great thing to check if you're more curious than I am. But let's give this a try. Super neutral flavor. Reminds me, like the other live resins I've tried, it doesn't have that toasted, kind of burnt flavor that you might expect from more aged or processed oils. And it tastes planty, but it doesn't necessarily give me like that cannabis vibes. Very light. There's something a little bitter to it. I don't want to say it tastes like piss, but now that's the only word I have, thanks to the name of it. So, yeah, it's potent. It's chemically. Reminds me of, you know what, Chemistry is the other brand that's like this. Like, I wouldn't give this one full on dryer sheets, but it definitely has like essential oily kind of feel to it. This like bitter floral kind of thing going on. Like I said, I got 0.5 gram of this, and it's about 77%. So yeah, decided to try it out. And my remaining products are from brands I've seen before. Up first is Gold Drop. I got Black Mamba from them before. The thing that stood out the most is their packaging. This looks like a really goth Tiffany's box. It's a little over the top because what's in there but our same vial. And there's like several layers of stickers you've got to navigate to actually get at it. This one is going to be Ghost Train Pie, Pai. Also a new one by me. Ooh, it's become a mess. I'm sorry. Ghost Train. Now, in here, we've got a sticker, which is kind of fun. But more importantly, we've got this very slick looking cartridge. It's got a black top and the gold inside of it. So gold drop with their branding. Pretty slick. I like that it matches. Like I said, I've got two of these before. These cartridges have performed really well in terms of like not clogging up on me, not overheating or anything, but flavor performance wise, I can't say it particularly stood out to me either in a good or a bad way. So solid, I would say. Most products I've gotten from Nug Club have been pretty solid. Very, very piney on this one. This actually like distinct. I'm struggling to. It's very green. It's very planty. Not quite woody. Um, yeah, yeah. Very, very like flowery and forward with these sort of like herbaceous elements. I like it. I'm impressed by Ghost Train from Gold Drop. This guy comes in at 71% THC. So again, not as much THC, but that sometimes means that there's a lot of other cannabinoids, other terpenes. So that can be a good thing. Like I said, slick packaging, very, very cool looking, and these cartridges have always served me well. They're your standard like metal coil and all of that. So excited to get a 0.5 gram of that, and to round out the box, we have our third and final vape product from Alpine. This is an indica vape, and it's Granddaddy Purple. All right, a classic in this really slick purple packaging. And they've got a user manual. Oh, okay. It's a ceramic cartridge. Those require priming. We can handle that though. Our usual test tube design. And you might note this is larger than the last two we've seen. It's a full gram cartridge. It's got a pretty cool looking clear top on it and a little richer, more golden colored oil than we've seen from the other two vape companies. So I'm very excited. Like I said, it's Granddaddy Perp and 88% THC. So by far the strongest one we got this month. Now, priming it means you leave the cap on or cover the bottom intake and suck on it a little bit to try and clear the air from it. I don't know if that's strictly necessary, but they recommend it. Let's go by the book. In theory, that loads up the ceramic element so it'll actually heat and you won't get a dry first pull. I thought that was more of a superstitious thing, but it's coming straight from the manufacturer, so who knows? Now, definitely got a good hit off of it, so the priming didn't hurt. This one, much sharper, stronger. It's got that like kind of like diesel-y burn in my nasal mucous membranes. It's robust. And a little, not burnt, but almost smoky. Definitely a very different experience. This full spectrum one, really like light and herbaceous. That other one, very like planty. This is like really feels like heavy, and I guess like you want a famous indica to be. So, like I said, this is from Alpine. This is a full gram of Granddaddy Perp. And seems to hit great. So, that's the box. We got 3 vapes and 3 edibles, 2 different kinds of gummies, and the malt balls, and of course, this single serving of the new Can High Boy in my favorite blood orange cardamom. I'd advise you to refrigerate this. But beyond that, I love it. And this has been a pretty great box. Very candy heavy, not as many like fun, crunchy, savory things we've got in the past. But I think that fits because it's, almost Halloween time. So happy Halloween. And if you want to get your own Nug Club box, you should use my referral code. It'll save $20. And otherwise, thanks so much for watching.
That was so weird. I admire your commitment.